The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball, be running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. We'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's 2. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw for Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Olave is the motion man. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
In motion is Hill. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Shaheed in motion. Carr throwing on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. They motion the slot man left. Carr now to throw on first down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. In motion is Hill. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Carr from the gun on third down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's got it inside the 5. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time, it's Achane. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Devon Achane, touchdown Dolphins.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion is Hill. To throw is Carr. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 105 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. That is caught. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Shaheed in motion. In the shotgun, it's caught. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Second down, caught. Shaheed with the catch. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
In motion is Hill. Carr to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Once again, it's Achane. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. On third down, they'll go with Achane.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Play action now. It's caught. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall. After suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion is Hill. A run here with Kamara.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Saints.
In motion is Hill. On 1st and 10, Carr. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. We're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He runs with it. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come As fourth down's looming. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. To return, it's Shaheed. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Carr working out of the gun. To the outside, that's caught by Hill.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's second down. Shaheed in motion. Carr now on second down. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Carr. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Saints going to use their second timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. First down throw for Carr. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw, it's Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. It is second down and 5. Back is Carr. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. On first down, Carr. This one complete right side. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on first and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he takes off. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
9-7. Bust a bust. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll be with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros.
Do
like
you really
that.
wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me,
Ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they're curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious.
do you really wanna party
Like
with me?
that,
Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff. To be returned, it'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw his Carr. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's the knowledge he gained from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up. And we'll break that one soon.
Here's Carr to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. All right now.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're underway from the bank. Deontay Hardy to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They motion the slot man right. This is Henry on 2nd. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time.
Tip, tick, tick, tip, tip. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Carr here from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Carr. Gets this to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Saints looking for a score just before the break. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Running behind center with Kamara. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Nicotomney's kick is good. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson on the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. Lamar throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hardy on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carr setting to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line. They're out in and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's good for a gain of 5. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
A draw now. This is Henry. Oh, he dropped that defender. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, here's Carr. Into the hands of Olave. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Carr with it on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Mims. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Carr trying again after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Slot man motioned over. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Blitz coming, Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He's on the move.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by only 3. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. They send him left out of the slot. Here he is to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on me, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fumble in the practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Oh, and it's a fake. Puncher with the football. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Out of the gun, Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Brock, they break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.